Hello and welcome to the 38th season of Sims 4 Survivor. This is Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, a mostly newbie cast, because this is in fact a coach season which we haven't done since Ravenwood all the way back in season 19. And who are the coaches? It is, of course, the two people who were ousted in the very first episode of Third Time's the Charm. They are actually getting their third chance at the game here. We have Julie and Cannonball. All is fair in love and Sims 4 Survivor. They didn't get a fair shot at their third time, and so they are going to get an actual third time here. We are going to be playing Australian Outback, so it's a classic old school season. No twists, no secret advantages or anything like that. It's just going to be a straight up classic Survivor game. And let's just introduce our cast here. First up, we have Team Julie. And obviously, on Team Julie, we do have Julie Brock returning here for her third time. Originally competed on Mount Komorebi, then returned for Veterans versus Newbies. You know her. I just did the intro for her a few seasons ago, so I don't think I have to really explain who she is. So we'll just move on. Because next up, we have Iola Depot, a resident of Innisgreen. Their wife competed on Generations 2, I believe. So they are the second Ladipo to compete here on Sims 4 Survivor. Then we have Frida Perry, who comes from the new pack. So she is a resident of Gibbi Point. She is also the getaway camp leader of the fitness or the mindful reset, whatever, that getaway camp. I don't know. Then we have JC Putnam, who is another in the series of Sims who are on the posters of various packs. JC is here on the poster of Get Famous, where he is shown to be a fan of Minister Jung. Now next up we have here Keisha Hughes, a former sage of Glimmerbrook, or the magic realm I guess, in Glimmerbrook. She was once the sage of Mischief Magic, I believe, but has since given up her position to Alphaba. And she has also gone through the rite of disillusionment. I think that's what it's called. So she is no longer a spellcaster. She's just a normal sim. Then we have here another resident of Innisgreen. Kinda, not really. We have Mother Nature. She is an NPC from Enchanted by Nature. Probably the most important character of that pack. I mean, she is, of course, Mother Nature. Then we have another resident of Gibbi Point. We have Skip Broke, a legacy sim from The Sims 2, where he was dead. He makes his triumphant return here on Adventure Awaits, and now he's here on Sims 4 Survivor. And then we have a bit of a wildcard pick here, because we have a sim that I made, a sim that I pulled from the Gripnoverse. It is Sexy Man. I don't know, I kind of ran out of Sims, so I figured we might as well throw Sexy Man in here. Why not? He has appeared in a number of videos that I've made, but most recently in the Adventure Awaits video that I just posted today as of recording, but probably gonna be a while away because there's a whole other season in between when I post this. Then over here, we have Team Cannibal, where of course we do have, in fact, Cannibal Coleman returning here for his third time. Same with Julie. I'm not gonna reiterate of what happened to him. Originally competed on Nordhaven, returned for Generations 2, is now here for his third time. Then we have Alejandro Fernando Arana. I think that's how that's pronounced. Alejandro is a gallery exclusive Sims. He was made for the promotional material for businesses and hobbies. I just thought he was a cool looking Sim, so I threw him in here as well. And then we have someone who is actually in businesses and hobbies. We have Dahlia Loden, another member of the Loden family, wife to Nora Loden, mother to Generations 2 winner Freya Loden. Hopefully she can do better than her wife and can do equally as well as her daughter. Potentially, we'll see. Then we have Daisy Jordan, which I also think that's how that's pronounced. I don't know. She is another sim that is on the cover of one of the various packs in the game. Here she is in front of the Romantic Garden stuff pack, along with her husband or fiance, I don't know. And then we have Dave Richardson, the co-star to Sierra Moss on Cop and Llama. He is here to promote the show, which let's just say that they are on the same network as Sims 4 Survivor. So this has all just been cross-promotional advertisement here, casting Sierra and Dave on Sims 4 Survivor. You know how it is. Then we have Lakshmi Kunal, the butterfly conservationist of Gibbi Point. They are from the newest pack, Adventure Awaits, and here to compete. And then we have another person on the cover of a pack. We have Scrubs the Reeve. I think that's how that's pronounced. I don't know. Could be Derev. I don't know. But he is on the cover of Get to Work. Obviously a doctor. So yeah, he's here. And then finally, we have, coming from in his green, Titania Summer Dream. A fairy, the wife of Oberon Summer Dream, who competed not too long ago. Hopefully, she'll do a little bit better than he did. Good luck, Titania. That's our cast. We have 14 new players, 2 returning players. I didn't give them too much of a boost. I gave them a 4 in strategic ability. A bit of a boost there, same as with the winners last season. I felt like that was a little bit fair, but still gave them a little bit of an edge, and I kind of like that. So let's try that again. Let's see how that works out. Otherwise, everybody on even footing here, and we can just start with episode number 1. Right off the bat, not really much going on. That's to be expected. Not really on Team Cannibal either. And so we're just going to go into the first immunity challenge, I think. Team Julie, they win. They get matches as well. So good for them. They're going to be safe from Tribal tonight. What's going on their beach? We have Io impressing the rest of the team. And then Julie and Mother Nature bond strongly. And they decide to form an alliance. This could be a strong duo here. Mother Nature making a move immediately, forming a connection with the returning player. That worked out very well for Juniper when she won Ravenwood. Perhaps our future winner here. On Team Cannibal, what is going on? We have Dave and Lakshmi with a major fight. That's not great. We also have Daisy impressing the rest of the team. And she impresses the rest of the team so much that she decides to form an alliance with Cannibal and Lakshmi. A 3-person alliance entering Tribal tonight. That's going to be very good for these 3. Not good for Dave, since he is fighting with Lakshmi, so these 3 might just vote him out. But they are going to need 2 more people to vote with them. So maybe it might not work out. I don't know. Titania, she's injured, but she's fine. She gets treated and can stay in the game. Not a big deal. We'll go to Tribal. All right, we got Team Cannibal here at their first Tribal. The first Tribal of the season, in fact. We got Alejandro, Cannibal, Dahlia, Daisy, Dave. A lot of D names. Lakshmi, Scrubs, and Titania. It is time to vote. And the first vote is going to go to Alejandro. 1 vote, Alejandro. Second vote goes to Dave. 1 vote, Dave. 1 vote, Alejandro. 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Dave. 2 votes, Dave. 1 vote, Alejandro. And the next vote goes to Alejandro. We're tied. 2 votes, Alejandro. 2 votes, Dave. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Alejandro. That is 3 votes, Alejandro. 2 votes, Dave. And the next vote goes to Alejandro. That is 4 votes, Alejandro. 2 votes, Dave. 2 votes left. And the first person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, it is Alejandro. Alejandro, the tribe has spoken. Kind of surprised that he goes out here over Dave. But I guess the trio alliance weren't really in lockstep, or they just decided to keep Dave in. I don't know. Maybe Alejandro was more of a social threat, and they didn't want him to form a counter movement against them or something. Not sure. But either way, Alejandro, first boot here. Unclear for what reason. So the Alejandro votes are Cannibal, Dahlia, Daisy, Dave, Lakshmi, and Titania. So the Alliance does vote against him, and they get their way here. Alejandro and Scrubs are the only people who vote for Dave. All right, well, we lose Alejandro here, and we're going to move on to episode number 2. On Team Julie, we now have this duo between Julie and Mother Nature. They have a strong bond. Keisha and Io have a medium bond. Mother Nature and Io have a medium bond. Skip and Io have a medium bond. This is all thanks to Io impressing everybody in the last episode. Then we got Skip and Mother Nature with a small bond, and then not really much going on at the end here. On Team Cannibal, we got this trio here. We have Lakshmi and Daisy with a medium bond, Dave and Daisy with a small bond. Okay. So maybe Daisy was kind of saving Dave here. Because if the trio had voted on Dave, and they would have gotten Alejandro and Scrubs to also vote with them, then that would have meant that Dave would have gone out. But I guess Daisy liked Dave more than she liked Alejandro, and since she's kind of the figurehead of this alliance, she got her way. We got Titania and Scrubs with a mild dislike, Lakshmi and Dave with a mild dislike, Scrubs and Daisy with a small bond, Scrubs and Cannibal with a small bond, and then not really much going on at the end here. Scrubs, even though he voted incorrectly in the last tribal, I think he's going to be fine because he does have a bond with Daisy and Cannibal, and they are currently the power of the tribe with their trio. It kind of looks like Titania could be in trouble. Reward is going to go to Team Julie. They get some blankets, good for them. But do they win immunity? They do not. Team Cannibal, safe from tribal tonight, not going to have to go back to tribal. And so Team Julie is going to have to vote somebody out. Let's see what's going on their beach. We have Mother Nature and Sexy Man bond slightly. Sexy Man, of course, puts on the charm. He is, in fact, very sexy. And because of that, Mother Nature and Julie, they decide to bring Sexy Man into their alliance. So that's a trio now. We also have JC working hard at camp and becomes tired. So this trio probably going to control the vote. I don't really know what way they're going to go, though. But I guess we'll see. Team Cannibal, though. We have Cannibal and Daisy bond slightly. And Cannibal and Titania bond strongly. Okay. Interesting. Maybe Titania knew that she was potentially in trouble here. Scrubs and Titania, though, have a minor disagreement. And we have a new alliance. It is Cannibal, Daisy, Dave, and Titania. Very interesting. So Cannibal and Daisy, they are double dipping in alliances. They don't bring Laxmi into this alliance. They do bring the person that Laxmi was fighting with, Dave, and Titania, who was kind of on the outs. So Cannibal and Daisy are now allied with everybody on the tribe, right? Because these are 4 plus Laxmi, that's 5. No, actually, that leaves 2 people out. One is Scrubs, the other is, I don't know. It's not a super strong alliance though, so this could fall apart, but we'll keep an eye on this. They're not going to go to tribal, so it's not going to matter today. All right, we got Team Julie at their first tribal. We got Io, Frida, JC, Julie, Keisha, Mother Nature, Sexy Man, and Skip Roke. It is time to vote. And the first vote is going to go to Frida. 1 vote Frida. Second vote goes to Skip. 1 vote Frida, 1 vote Skip. 6 votes left. And the next one goes to Skip. 2 votes Skip, 1 vote Frida. And the next one goes to Skip. 3 votes Skip, 1 vote Frida, 4 votes left. And the next one goes to Skip. 4 votes Skip, 1 vote Frida. And the second person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Gibbi point. It's Skip. Skip, the tribe has spoken. Not sure why he goes out here. Just a unanimous vote, I guess. Maybe people just didn't like him. I've also noticed that men just do not do all that well on Sims 4 Survivor. At least not in contrast to women. I don't know why. But it's not looking great for the men on this season, at least. Because we have 2 men down. All of the women still in. We'll keep tabs on that. It's a unanimous vote. Everybody votes for Skip. Skip votes for Frida. And Skip is gone. We move on to episode 3. Tribes are even. Both have 7. All right. Mother Nature and Julie now with an unbreakable relationship. Okay. Julie and Sexy Man don't seem to be that strong. Because Julie is only at a loyalty of 6. She was at a 7 in the last episode. Sexy Man is at a 5. We have Keisha and Io with a medium bond. We have JC and Io with a medium bond. JC and Frida with a medium bond. Mother Nature and Io with a medium bond. Julie and JC with a small bond. Sexy Man and Mother Nature with a small bond. Sexy Man and Keisha with a small bond. And then Sexy Man and Io with a slight dislike. Okay. And Sexy Man and JC with a slight bond, I guess. So Sexy Man and Julie, they are not even on the board. Maybe they just don't really know each other all that well yet, I guess. Io still looking pretty strong. They've got a lot of strong relationships so far. JC seems to be bonding with a lot of people, so he could be in the mix as well. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Frida seems to be the only person who doesn't really have much going on here. Keisha also not super in the mix. She has a bond with Io. She also has a bond with Sexy Man, so she could be fine. I'm definitely looking at Frida here. She's going to have to step it up a little bit. On Team Cannibal, what is going on with this new alliance here? Daisy is more loyal to the trio than she is to the 4-person alliance, but Cannibal is equally as loyal to both of them. Laxmi and Dave now with a strong dislike. Titania and Cannibal with a strong bond. That is after they were bonding in the last episode, I guess. We have Titania and Scrubs with a medium dislike since they were fighting. We have Laxmi and Daisy with a medium bond. Dave and Daisy with a small bond. Daisy and Cannibal with a small bond. So even though they are in these 2 different alliances together, they are not like that loyal to each other so far. We have Scrubs and Daisy with a small bond, Scrubs and Cannibal with a small bond, and then just slight bonds at the end here. I don't really know who goes out here. I feel like somebody is missing. Who is missing? Dahlia. Dahlia is completely purple. Not in the mix at all, but okay. Reward is going to go to Team Julie. They get fishing equipment. Good for them. And immunity is going to go to Team Julie as well. So they are going to be safe. We are trading immunity wins here. Good for them. Let's go to their beach. We've got JC impressing the rest of the team. Frida also impressing the rest of the team. And we see a counter alliance getting formed. Another trio, it is Frida, JZ, and Keisha. So we have two opposing factions here with Io completely in the middle. Now the question is going to be, will Io just get clipped by both of these sides, or will they be the swing vote? I don't know. But they're not going to go to trouble tonight, so we'll keep tabs on that. On Team Cannibal, Laxmi with a major meltdown. And then we have Dahlia and Daisy with a major fight, and Cannibal and Dahlia with a minor disagreement. Yeah, this is Dahlia's boot episode. Kind of a strange game for Dahlia here. She is purple for 2 episodes, and then she has a big visibility spike where she is arguing with everybody. So I think she's gone here. Team Cannibal is back at Tribal. We got the same people. They're going to be losing another member tonight. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Dahlia. 1 vote Dahlia. Second vote goes to Scrubs. 1 vote Dahlia, 1 vote Scrubs, and 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Scrubs. 2 votes Scrubs, 1 vote Dahlia, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Dahlia. We're tied. 2 votes Dahlia, 2 votes Scrubs, 3 votes left. Next vote goes to Scrubs. 3 votes Scrubs, 2 votes Dahlia, 2 votes left. Is it not going to be Dahlia? That's going to be insane. The next one goes to Dahlia. We're tied. 3 votes Dahlia, 3 votes Scrubs, and 1 vote left. And the third person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point is going to be Dahlia. Yeah. Dahlia, the tribe has spoken. That was kind of a perfect storm for her boot here. I don't think it would have made any sense for anybody else to go out. Kind of a fun 3-episode arc for her, though. But Dahlia, never knew ya. Sorry. She's gone. All right, Dahlia votes are Cannibal, Daisy, Laxmi, and Scrubs. And then Dahlia, Dave, and Titania vote for Scrubs. Interesting. So Cannibal and Daisy, they side with Laxmi here. And they vote against their 4-person thing. So that could be a point of contention moving forward. Does kind of make sense that Titania wants to get rid of Scrubs, though, because she does not like him. They've been fighting this whole game, right? Or was it... Yeah, it was the 2 of them, right? I'm pretty sure. So Titania losing out hard here, I guess. We're going to move on to episode 4. Team Cannibal is now down to 6 members. On Team Julie, we got these 2 trios, these 2 opposing trios, and where is Io in the middle of all of this? Honestly, I think they're fine, because everybody liked them, right? We have JC and Frida with an unbreakable relationship now. Mother Nature and Julie have one. JC and Io with one also. Oh, okay. So that's not looking good for the first trio of Julie, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man, actually. Because if JC can pull an Io, that's not great. We have Julie and JC with a strong bond, though. Sexy Man and JC with a strong bond. Okay, interesting. Keisha and Frida with a medium bond. Keisha and Io with a medium bond. Frida and Io with a medium bond. Then we got Sexy Man and Mother Nature with a small bond. Mother Nature and JC with a small bond. Okay, so if they do lose tonight, I think Mother Nature goes out. It does seem like Io's strongest relationships are with this newly formed trio of Frida, JC, and Keisha, because they like all of them. Yeah, I think it's going to be Mother Nature because she doesn't really have a connection to this alliance, whereas JC kind of has a bond with both Julie and Sexy Man. So he could save them. I don't know. On Team Cannibal, what is going on here? We got the alliances that they're the same. Cannibal actually going up in loyalty. And now Daisy is even on both alliances. Interesting. I think Laxmi could be in trouble. They might be the one to go if Cannibal and Daisy decide to turn on that. But of course, Scrubs is a no alliance at the moment, so perhaps it's his time to go if they go to Tribal. We got Titania and Cannibal with a strong bond, Laxmi and Dave with a strong dislike, Scrubs and Laxmi with a medium dislike. Laxmi and Daisy with a medium bond. Titania and Scrubs with a medium dislike. Then Dave and Daisy with a small bond. Daisy and Cannibal with a small bond. This is so strange. I feel like these two should be like the power duo of the tribe, and they just aren't really that connected. Instead, Cannibal is bonding a lot more with Titania, who he just betrayed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. That's kind of strange. We got Scrubs and Dave with a small bond, Scrubs and Cannibal with a small bond. Okay, so maybe that's why Cannibal is keeping Scrubs over Dahlia there in the last episode. Titania and Dave with a small bond also. Reward goes to Team Cannibal. They get chickens. Nice, good for them. But immunity is gonna go to Team Cannibal also. We continue to trade wins. Trade immunity wins. That's kind of fun. I love that. Can Mother Nature save herself? Let's find out. On Team Julie, what's happening? Frida and Sexy Man bond strongly, which has a lasting impact. And Sexy Man has a major meltdown. But that doesn't really matter because a new alliance is formed. It's a 5-person majority alliance here, and a pretty strong one. We got Frida, JC, Julie, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man. So that's the trio. They decide to just pick up Frida and JC, in which case, is Keisha gone here? Potentially. But I think Frida and JC, actually, they might side with them over Keisha because they didn't really like Keisha that much. So it could be Keisha going out here. In which case, huge move from Sexy Man here, pulling in Frida, if this is successful. On Team Cannibal, Cannibal and Scrubs, they bond slightly, and that's it. All right, not really much going on this tribe. Team Julie, they are back at Tribal. At 7, gonna go down to 6 after tonight. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Keisha. 1 vote Keisha. Second vote goes to Keisha. 2 votes Keisha, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Mother Nature. 2 votes Keisha, 1 vote Mother Nature. And the next vote goes to Keisha. 3 votes Keisha, 1 vote Mother Nature, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Io. What? 3 votes Keisha, 1 vote Io, 1 vote Mother Nature, and 2 votes left. Okay. Interesting. Next vote goes to Io. What? Are we tying? 3 votes Keisha, 2 votes Io, 1 vote Mother Nature, and 1 vote left. And the final vote goes to the 4th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point. It's Keisha. Keisha, the tribe has spoken. She kind of gets blindsided here. And I imagine it is Frida and JC who are throwing votes on Io here because they didn't want to betray Keisha or something. I don't know. But unfortunately for Keisha, she couldn't hold on to her allies. They drifted away to other people. And with that, Keisha, she loses out and she's gone. So who was who? It is, yeah, it's what I said would happen. It's Io, Julie, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man. They vote for Keisha. Frida and JC, they kind of throw away their votes here by voting for Io. And then Keisha is the only Mother Nature vote. Very unfortunate for her. Maybe Frida and JC also wanted to just get rid of Io as the swing. And they were like, what if we get rid of Io here? But the trio didn't really want to go that way. They wanted to get rid of Keisha instead to make sure Frida and JC stayed loyal. Huge win for the Julie, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man trio. They played this episode very well, especially Sexy Man, even though he had that meltdown. But it's fine. He wins out here. It's fine. All right, episode 5. Tribes are even once more. On Team Julie, what's going on? We got this trio. We got now this duo between Frida and JC, and then we have this newly formed 5-person thing, which is actually pretty strong. Like, look at this. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. That's a pretty strong alliance. I don't think they're breaking apart. Unbreakable relationships. Mother Nature and Julie, JC and Frida, JC and Io, and now Sexy Man and JC. That comes out of nowhere a little bit, but okay. Julie and JC with a strong bond, Frida and Io with a strong bond, Sexy Man and Frida with a medium bond, then Sexy Man and Mother Nature with a small bond, Mother Nature and Io with a small bond, and then Mother Nature and JC with a small bond. So Sexy Man definitely could flip away from this trio because he has this bond with JC. I think he likes Frida as well, yeah. He likes them more than he likes the duo of Julie and Mother Nature. So maybe he realizes that he's kind of at the bottom of this trio and is open to flipping over to Frida and JC. That could be interesting. Either way, I think Io is gonna be just a default boot if they lose today. On Team Cannibal, we have our alliances. Those are the same, except Daisy is back up to a 7 in the trio, but Cannibal more loyal to the foursome than he is to the trio. Very strange dynamic here going on. Titania and Cannibal now with an unbreakable relationship, and Laxmi and Dave with an extreme hatred. Okay. Scrubs and Laxmi with a medium dislike. People do not like Laxmi. Except Daisy does. Laxmi and Daisy with a medium bond. Titania and Scrubs with a medium dislike. Scrubs and Cannibal with a medium bond. Dave and Daisy with a small bond. Daisy and Cannibal with a small bond. Scrubs and Dave with a small bond. And then Titania and Dave with a small bond also. So I think Scrubs is definitely going to be the one to go if they lose. It's not looking great for Laxmi either. I don't think they are really in a great spot. Because I think Cannibal is going to vote Laxmi out over Dave or Titania at this point. Reward is going to go to Team Julie. They get cleaning things or like shampoo and shit. Immunity though goes to Team Cannibal. Not trading wins anymore. Team Julie is going to go back to Tribal to Dine. On their beach, we got Io and Sexy Man with a small fight. In which case, Io probably just default boot here. I think they're pretty much going to be a consensus boot. Unfortunate for Io. It was looking kind of good for them at the beginning of the game, but they just weren't included in any alliances. On Team Cannibal, we got Scrubs and Titania with a minor disagreement, and Laxmi is out of the trio. Holy shit. That is a horrible move from Laxmi. I think they needed to hold onto that trio with their cold dead hands. Because they got nothing else going on. I think Laxmi could definitely be in trouble now. Cannibal and Daisy, though, in a duo now. Which is not a very strong duo. So I'm kind of curious to see what becomes of that, I guess. Alright, we're at Tribal. Team Julie is back at Tribal. Gonna lose yet another member. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote, Sexy Man. Second vote goes to Io. 1 vote, Io. 1 vote, Sexy Man. And the next vote goes to Io. 2 votes Io, 1 vote Sexy Man, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Io. 3 votes Io, 1 vote Sexy Man, 2 votes left. And the 5th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi point. It's Io. Io, the tribe has spoken. Pretty predictable. I thought it was pretty obvious that they were going to get the boot here. They were just not in the mix in any of these alliances, even though they were well liked. I think Sexy Man went up to Io and was like, sorry, you're going to be the boot tonight. And that's why they got into that fight. And you know what? Sexy Man was correct. Io did, in fact, get the boot tonight. It's a unanimous vote. Io throws a vote on Sexy Man on their way out. And that's that. All right, episode 6, the penultimate episode before the merge, I think, because I think it's a 10-person merge. In which case, I hope Team Cannibal loses, because I would love to go into a 5v5 merge situation. That could be fun. But we'll see. There's also a lot of drama here. I mean, Scrubs and Laxmi aren't really a part of this tribe at all anymore, at least. On Team Julie, what's going on? Alliances, they are so locked in. I don't think anybody is going to flip on anybody here. But if they do lose, what do you think will happen? I think it's going to be Frida probably. Yeah, I think it's going to be Frida at this point. I feel like if these 5 survive this tribal tonight, they could be the final 5 of the season. And if they don't, I still think the remaining 4 could be the final 4 of the season. Because there's a lot more animosity over on the Cannibal side of things. But I don't know. Unbreakable relationships. JC and Frida, Sexy Man and JC, Mother Nature and Julie. Then we got Julie and JC with a strong bond. Sexy Man and Frida with a medium bond. Sexy Man and Mother Nature with a small bond. Mother Nature and JC with a small bond. Sexy Man and Julie with a small bond. And then Julie and Frida with a slight dislike. Mother Nature and Frida with a slight bond. Okay, so Julie and Mother Nature are definitely going to go for Frida. But honestly, Sexy Man might vote in the favor of Frida and JC. Because he has a much stronger relationship with both Frida and JC than he does Julie and Mother Nature. So maybe there is hope for them. Even though he's in this trio, like, I don't think he's really in this trio. I think this is his real alliance, the 5-person thing. Over on Team Cannibal, we now have a final 2 between Cannibal and Daisy. Then we got the foursome. We got Titania and Cannibal with an unbreakable relationship, Lakshmi and Dave with an extreme hatred, Titania and Scrubs with a strong dislike, Scrubs and Lakshmi with a medium dislike, Scrubs and Cannibal with a medium bond, Lakshmi and Daisy with a medium bond, Dave and Daisy with a medium bond, Scrubs and Dave with a medium bond, and then Titania and Dave with a small bond, Daisy and Cannibal with a small bond. There's a lot of dislike on this tribe, a lot of strong dislike on this tribe. Honestly, I think they need Scrubs gone. But even then, like, Lakshmi not liking Dave is not great. Scrubs and Lakshmi not liking each other is not great. Titania and Scrubs not liking each other is also not great. Because no matter, like, even if they win the immunity challenge, they are gonna enter a merge very splintered, and it might not go all that well for them. Reward is gonna go to Team Cannibal. They get Mountain Dew and Doritos. Nice. Hashtag not sponsored. But immunity goes to Team Cannibal. All right, I actually do kind of like that they won, because I think this is going to be the more interesting outcome. Since they have all this animosity with that entering the merge, that could be interesting. Whereas a 5v5 would have just meant Team Julie would steamroll the season, I think. On Team Julie, JC has a major meltdown. That's not great. I mean, he's probably not happy that they're going to have to vote somebody out. He likes everybody there, and I think he's nervous, but I think he's probably fine. I don't know who's going to go out. Maybe it is JC. Maybe with his major meltdown, that turns everybody off, and they're like, okay, he's kind of a loose cannon. We can drop him. On Team Cannibal, we got Lakshmi and Titania with a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. That's not great. The animosity growing even stronger on Team Cannibal. But Dave and Titania, they bond strongly, which I think should have been happening a lot earlier, because they have kind of been a final two. Or maybe not a final two, but they've kind of been a duo of convenience, because they are the two people who are not in that final two in the 4-person thing. Anyway, let's go to Tribal. Team Julie, it was looking good for you. I bet you are going to have to lose one more member before we enter the merge. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Mother Nature. 1 vote, Mother Nature. Next vote goes to Frida. 1 vote Frida, 1 vote Mother Nature, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Frida. We got 2 votes Frida, 1 vote Mother Nature, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Mother Nature. We're tied. It is 2 votes Frida, 2 votes Mother Nature, and it's going to come down to the final vote. The 6th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi point is going to be Frida. Frida, the tribe has spoken. The trio did in fact stick together. Sexy Man did not flip. Even though he kind of liked JC and Frida more, I think JC's major meltdown probably didn't help. Made Sexy Man hesitate on putting his hat in that ring. And you know, they are in that trio, so maybe he's just loyal to his original allies. I guess that makes sense. Pretty rough for Frida, though. I think she would have probably made it much further if they had just won this immunity, but they didn't, and so she goes out here. Frida votes are Julie, Mother Nature, Sexy Man, the trio, and then Frida and JC, the duo, they vote for Mother Nature. They don't get their way, unfortunately, for Frida. And that's that. We move on to episode 7, where we have the merge. This is the Plumbirds tribe, and the people who make the merge are Cannibal Coleman, Daisy Jordan, Dave Richardson, JC Putnam, Julie Brock, Lakshmi Kunal, Mother Nature, Scrubs to Reeve, Sexy Man, and Titania Summer Dream. So, winner pick. Honestly, I think it could be Sexy Man. I think Sexy Man has been playing a very strong game. I honestly think Team Cannibal is gonna collapse here at the merge. I think Scrubs to Rev, or Scrubs to Reeve, whatever the fuck his name is. I think he could be the merge boot, and I think Lakshmi is also not in the mix, and they might flip. Either they're gonna be the merge boot, either one of them, I think, or they're gonna flip. Or maybe both. But it's not looking good. Otherwise, I think Daisy is in a good spot. I think Mother Nature or Julie could take it. Honestly, JC also pretty decent spot. We'll see how much that major meltdown had an effect on things, but they had a very strong relationship with like everybody on that tribe on Team Julie. I wouldn't count him out yet, but my money is on Sexy Man for now. We'll see. So alliances, we have the trio that is still intact. We have the duo between Cannibal and Daisy. We have the 4-person Team Cannibal Alliance, which is Cannibal, Daisy, Dave, and Titania. And then we got the 4-person Team Julie Alliance, which is everybody who was on Team Julie. That's JC, Julie, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man. We have 2 extreme hatreds now. It's Titania and Scrubs and Lakshmi and Dave. That's great, I guess. Unbreakable relationships are Mother Nature and Julie, and then Titania and Cannibal. So JC has lost all his unbreakable relationships, but he still has a strong bond with Sexy Man and Julie, so it's probably fine. I don't think it impacted things all that much. Titania and Dave, they have a strong bond as well. And then we got Scrubs and Lakshmi with a medium dislike, Scrubs and Cannibal with a medium bond. I think Scrubs or Lakshmi, like one of them is just going to be a consensus boot here. Probably Lakshmi, because Scrubs does have this bond with Cannibal, and he might want to keep him around. But I think Lakshmi is going to just be the boot here, and Team Julie is going to just let them get the boot, right? I don't know. Dave, though, he wins immunity. Good for him. First individual immunity for the mascot. All right, let's go to the beach. Let's see what's going on. We got Lakshmi and Mother Nature bond strongly. Okay. Mother Nature putting in the work. Flippin' Lakshmi knows that they need an additional vote here. We also have Mother Nature impressing the rest of the team, and Daisy is resting at camp to restore her energy. Probably not the time to be resting, Daisy. You need to be working right now. Like, it is the merge. These first 2 boots are pivotal to how the rest of the game plays out, I think. If Mother Nature has successfully flipped Lakshmi, I think it might be Scrubs tonight. And I think Team Julie might be the final 4 of the season, potentially. All right, the Plumbirds are here at their first tribal council, the Merge Tribe. We got Cannibal, Daisy, Dave, JC, Julie, Lakshmi, Mother Nature, Scrubs, Sexy Man, and Titania. Dave has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Scrubs. 1 vote Scrubs. Next vote goes to Scrubs. 2 votes Scrubs. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. 2 votes Scrubs, 1 vote Sexy Man. 7 votes left. And the next vote goes to Scrubs. That is 3 votes Scrubs, 1 vote Sexy Man, and 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. We got 3 votes Scrubs, 2 votes Sexy Man, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. We are tied, 3 votes Scrubs, 3 votes Sexy Man, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. That's 4 votes Sexy Man, 3 votes Scrubs, 3 votes left. We could be tying here, actually. And the next vote goes to Scrubs. We are tied currently. 4 votes Scrubs, 4 votes Sexy Man, and 2 votes left. Next vote goes to Sexy Man. 5 votes Sexy Man, 4 votes Scrubs, and 1 vote left. Either it's Sexy Man or we're tied. And the final vote goes to Scrubs. We are tied. In which case, we are going to have a revote. If that is going to be a tie as well, then we're going to rocks, maybe? I mean, this is pre-rocks, so I don't know what happens. But the first vote on the revote is going to go to Sexy Man. 1 vote Sexy Man. Next vote goes to Scrubs. 1 vote Scrubs, 1 vote Sexy Man. And the next vote goes to Scrubs. 2 votes Scrubs, 1 vote Sexy Man. And the next vote goes to Scrubs. 3 votes Scrubs, and 1 vote Sexy Man, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. 3 votes Scrubs, 2 votes Sexy Man, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sexy Man. We're tied. 3 votes Scrubs, 3 votes Sexy Man, 2 votes left. Next vote goes to Scrubs. 4 votes Scrubs, 3 votes Sexy Man, 1 vote left. Are we tied, or is it going to be Scrubs? The 7th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi point. It's Scrubs. Wow, Scrubs, the tribe has spoken. Somebody flipped. Probably Titania, right? Because she hates that man. Wow, yeah. I think Team Julie did an excellent job flipping Lakshmi here. This is a game changer. And also, if it would have been a deadlock vote, I think during this era, it was like person who has received the most amount of votes prior is the one who was eliminated or would have been eliminated. In which case, Sexy Man probably would have been the boot because he's gotten like a bunch of throwaway votes in the pre-merge. But thankfully for Sexy Man, somebody flipped on the other side. Probably Titania. That's gonna be my guess. And potentially, if she did, she might have screwed over her tribe. We'll see. It is, in fact, Titania who flips. So it is JC, Julie, Laxmi, Mother Nature, Sexy Man who vote for Scrubs. Cannibal, Daisy, Dave, Scrubs, and Titania vote for Sexy Man. And then everybody votes the same on the revote, aside from Titania, who flips. Wow. Okay. Team Cannibal probably crumbling. They still have the majority here, but Laxmi, I'm pretty sure, has flipped, so that's not gonna be great. We're gonna move on to episode number 8. We have the final 9 here. Alliances are unchanged. Actually, Sexy Man is more loyal to this alliance now. Yeah, these alliances are locked in. We have Laxmi and Dave with an extreme hatred. Unbreakable relationships are Titania and Cannibal, Mother Nature and Julie. Those are the same. We also have Mother Nature and Laxmi with a strong bond now after they were bonding in the last episode. Mother Nature potentially winning? Winner added? She's kind of coming out of nowhere. Sexy Man and Mother Nature with a strong bond as well, after she was impressing the team in the last episode. Julie and JC with a strong bond. Titania with a strong bond toward Dave and vice versa. Then we got Sexy Man and JC with a medium bond. And also Mother Nature and JC with a medium bond. So the Julie 4 are pretty locked in, I think. Yeah, like look at this. 7, 8, 7, 7. That's insane. This alliance is a little bit more shaky. But I also think they've just lost out because they lost Laxmi, which is very unfortunate. Reward goes to Laxmi. Wow, and to rub salt in the wound, Laxmi is gonna pick Mother Nature to go on reward. Wow, Laxmi is like, I flipped, deal with it. But immunity is gonna go to Mother Nature. Wow, big episode for her. Is she winning? I think she might be winning. Crazy. Okay, well, good for her. Anyway, on the beach, what's going on? Cannibal and JC have a major fight. That's not great. Potentially Cannibal boot. Maybe. I think Dave is probably going to be the boot because Laxmi really wants Dave. And I think the Team Julie Alliance will be like, yeah, he can go. It's fine. If you want him gone, it's fine. Sexy Man, though, working hard at camp and becomes tired. Good for you, Sexy Man. All right, we're back at Tribal. We got the final 9 here. Mother Nature, she has the necklace. Cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Dave. One vote, Dave. Second vote goes to Dave. 2 votes, Dave. Third vote goes to JC. We got 2 votes, Dave. 1 vote, JC. 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Dave. 3 votes, Dave. 1 vote, JC. And the next vote goes to JC. 3 votes Dave, 2 votes JC, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Dave. 4 votes Dave, 2 votes JC, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to JC. That's 4 votes Dave, 3 votes JC, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to JC. We got 4 votes Dave, 4 votes JC, 1 vote left. And the 8th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Gibbi Point, first member of the jury. It's Dave. Dave, the tribe has spoken. That was pretty predictable. Team Julia, of course, just willing to let Laxmi get their way. They really hated Dave, and with that, Dave just gets the boot here. Otherwise, I think Cannibal probably would have gone out here, but alas, Dave shouldn't have been fighting with Laxmi, shouldn't have been ousting them in the pre-merge. So the vote turnout is as you'd expect. JC, Julie, Laxmi, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man vote for Dave. Cannibal, Daisy, Dave, and Titania. Titania. They vote for JC. It is pretty much just tribes voting together here. Laxmi, though, could be in trouble. I mean, they're playing for 5th place, right? Anyway, we move on to episode number 9. We got the final 8 here. Alliances, mostly the same, just Dave gone from here. And we got unbreakable relationships. They are Mother Nature and Julie, Sexy Man and Mother Nature now. We also have Titania and Cannibal, and then Mother Nature and Laxmi, and Sexy Man and JC. Then we got Julie and JC with a strong bond, JC and Cannibal with a medium dislike after they were fighting, Mother Nature and JC with a medium bond, Laxmi and Cannibal with a medium dislike, and Sexy Man and Julie with a medium bond. This relationship has not moved at all, really, since the pre-merge. So, yeah, strange. Reward is a team challenge, it seems. And the duo that wins is Cannibal and Sexy Man. Good for them. They get a helicopter trip. Immunity, though, goes to Sexy Man. Big episode for Sexy Man. He's going to be safe tonight from Tribal. And on the beach, what's going on? We have Cannibal impressing the rest of the team, I guess, after doing well in that challenge. And then we got JC and Sexy Man bond slightly. Okay, they already have an unbreakable relationship. And then Cannibal and Sexy Man have a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. I think Cannibal could be getting the boot here. He's like trying something. He's trying to get in with Sexy Man or something because they were in that challenge together, but it doesn't work out. I think he's just done here. Let's go to Tribal. All right, Plumbirds, back at Tribal, final 8. Gonna go down to 7. We are reaching the end here. Sexy Man has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Daisy. One vote Daisy. Second vote goes to Lakshmi. One vote Daisy, one vote Lakshmi. And the next vote goes to Lakshmi. 2 votes Lakshmi, one vote Daisy. Next vote goes to Daisy. We are tied. 2 votes Daisy, 2 votes Lakshmi. And the next vote goes to Lakshmi. 3 votes Lakshmi, 2 votes Daisy, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Daisy. We got 3 votes Daisy, 3 votes Lakshmi, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Daisy. That's 4 votes Daisy, 3 votes Lakshmi, 1 vote left. And the 9th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, second member of the jury. It's Daisy. Daisy, the tribe has spoken. Honestly, a little surprised that she gets the boot here. I thought it was going to be Cannibal. But maybe even though Cannibal was fighting with Sexy Man did hear him out and did give him another episode. Good for Cannibal, but bad for Daisy. She gets the boot here. She also got kind of quiet at the merge here. I think after they lost out, she was like, just saw the writing on the wall and kind of gave up. So I don't think it's a huge loss that she goes out here. But pretty good game for her overall, though. Daisy votes are JC, Julie, Lakshmi, Mother Nature, Sexy Man. That's the majority. Then we got Cannibal, Daisy, Titania. Those are the Lakshmi votes. And yeah, that's that. Episode 10. We got the final 7 here. Cannibal and Titania they're struggling. They're probably going to be the next 2 to go. Unless they go on an immunity run or something. But I highly doubt that'll happen. On the beach, what's happening? Cannibal and Titania are in the final 2 now. And that's a very strong final 2 because they do have an unbreakable relationship, which they've had for a while now. Otherwise, we got the trio. We got the quartet, right? The foursome. It'll be interesting to see. Look at everybody's at an 8. That's insane. This has never happened before. I've never seen such a tight group of 4 people. But it'll be interesting to see if this trio will actually stick together or if Sexy Man will make a move. Because I think he must know that he's at the bottom of this trio, right? And this is a final 2 season. So maybe him and JC will try to do something, but I don't think it's gonna work because they can't get Lakshmi. Because Mother Nature has Lakshmi like locked in. Mother Nature and Julie have an unbreakable relationship. Sexy Man and Mother Nature do too. Mother Nature and Lakshmi, Titania and Cannibal. Then we got Sexy Man and JC with 1. And Julie and JC with a strong bond. JC and Cannibal with a strong dislike now. Mother Nature and JC with a medium bond. Lakshmi and Cannibal with a medium dislike. And Julie and Cannibal with a medium bond. Reward is the auction. First to win something is Mother Nature. She gets tortilla chips and a bowl of salsa. We got Titania winning peanut butter and chocolate. We got Sexy Man winning Mountain Dew, not sponsored. We get Julie winning 3 cracker sandwiches. And then we get Lakshmi winning a slice of Supreme Pizza. Sexy Man gets Oreos and a glass of milk. He also gets pretzels and a bottle of beer. Then we got Julie winning 6 French fries and a side of ranch. Lakshmi gets iced coffee and chocolate peanut butter energy bar. Julie gets mashed potatoes, turkey, bread, green beans, and cranberry sauce. Wow, that's great. And then Lakshmi gets a covered item. It's a glass of river water. Ew. And then JC gets a cheeseburger. Good for him. Immunity goes to Julie. Congrats to Julie. I mean, she won a few immunities in veterans versus newbies, I think. So that's not like a huge surprise that she has a few wins here, or at least 1 so far. On Plumbirds, Sexy Man and Titania have a major fight, which has a lasting impact. Okay, Titania boot, I guess. Sexy Man also, like, his jury management is awful. He's been fighting with everybody who's gone out the door here. So, honestly, I think anybody should want to bring him to the end because I don't think he's going to win anymore. We're a tribal. We got the final 7 here. Julie, she has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote, Sexy Man. Next vote goes to Titania. 1 vote, Sexy Man. 1 vote, Titania. Next one goes to Sexy Man. We got 2 votes Sexy Man, 1 vote Titania. And the next one goes to Titania. 2 votes Sexy Man, 2 votes Titania. 3 votes left. And the next one goes to Sexy Man. Whoa. Hang on. Somebody flipped. Probably Laxmi, I guess. And the next one goes to Titania. That's 3 votes Sexy Man, 3 votes Titania. 1 vote left. And the 10th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, 3rd member of the jury. It's Titania. Titania, the tribe has spoken. I don't know what Laxmi's doing. They needed to flip last episode if they wanted it to amount to anything. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird move from them, but okay. Anyway, I feel like that was kind of a predictable boot. Did not predict that there was gonna be a 3rd vote on Sexy Man here, but he kind of brought it on himself. I mean, he's been fighting with everybody. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of pagonging here. Nothing major happening. We'll just keep moving. JC, Julie, Mother Nature, Sexy Man vote for Titania. Cannibal, Laxmi, and Titania are the Sexy Man votes. So yeah, Laxmi did in fact flip, but I think it's a little bit too late. Laxmi, maybe just stay in line at this point because you don't want them to vote you out. Because honestly, Mother Nature could pick up Laxmi for something if she wants to make a move, but if Laxmi is already actively like going against her, I think Mother Nature will just let her go. All right, we're in episode 11. We got the final 6 here. We now only have Team Julie alliances. This is definitely going to be the final 4 of the season because they are so locked in. Unbreakable relationships. Are they the same? They are the same pretty much. Except Titania and Cannibal. That one's off the list, I guess. We got Mother Nature and JC with a strong bond. Julie and JC with a strong bond. Julie and Cannibal with a strong bond. What? That kind of comes out of nowhere. But I guess they did sort of trauma bond over being the first boots on 3rd time out. Or 3rd time out. What? 3rd time's the charm. So they do have a bit of a pre-existing relationship. That kind of makes sense. We have JC and Cannibal still with a strong dislike. And Laxmi and Cannibal with a medium dislike also. How the mighty have fallen. They like used to be in an alliance together. We have Sexy Man and Julie with a medium bond also. This is so stagnant. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Cannibal, he wins reward. Good for him. He gets a horseback ride. He is going to need to win this immunity though. Can he do it? Yes. Wow. Congrats to Cannibal. He is able to clutch it out, saves himself for another tribal, in which case, Laxmi, I'm sorry, I think you're gone. What's going on the beach? We've got Cannibal and Laxmi with a major fight. I think Cannibal goes up to Laxmi and is like, well, you know, you're the next one to go then, right? Like, you know you're done. And they're like, what? No, Mother Nature will save me. And then Laxmi goes to Julie. They bond slightly. Julie is like, don't worry about it. But I think Julie is gonna cut their throat. Jury management, potentially, probably. That's what I'm guessing. But let's go to Tribal. We got the final 6 here. Cannibal has the necklace, cannot be voted for. He just barely saved himself here. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote, Sexy Man. Next vote goes to Laxmi. 1 vote, Laxmi. 1 vote, Sexy Man. And the next vote goes to Laxmi. 2 votes, Laxmi. 1 vote, Sexy Man. And the next vote goes to Laxmi. That's 3 votes, Laxmi. 1 vote, Sexy Man. And the 11th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point. 4th member of the jury. It's Laxmi. Laxmi, the tribe has spoken. Laxmi should have listened to Cannibal. The writing was on the wall. I don't know what they were thinking. They made strange decisions throughout this game. But either way, I think they were kind of fucked as soon as the merge came out or came around. Because they were just not well liked by their original tribe. And then the opposing tribe was way too locked in that there wasn't really any room for them to move. And, you know, they kind of paid the price for it. It's a unanimous vote. Laxmi throws a vote on Sexy Man on their way out. But, you know, Laxmi, they're gone. Episode 12. We got the final 5 here. All right, this is a 3-person finale. I forgot about that. So, who is the winner? I do think Mother Nature is taking it. She's just so well liked, and I don't think anybody's gonna vote her out. But I guess the final 4 round could be interesting. I do think JC is just gonna be the 4th person out, but maybe not. All right, what's going on the beach? Alliances are the same. Unbreakable relationships are the same. I guess Lakshmi and Mother Nature, that one's gone. We also have now Julie and Cannibal still with a strong bond. Mother Nature and JC with a strong bond. Julie and JC with a strong bond. Then we got JC and Cannibal with a strong dislike. Sexy Man and Julie with a medium bond. Mother Nature and Cannibal with a small bond. And then Sexy Man with a small bond toward Cannibal. Even though they were fighting like 2 episodes ago. I guess they bond over both wearing hats. But Cannibal, he's gonna need another immunity win. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull it off. He's just gonna have to comp his way to the end. But, you know, it can happen. Reward goes to Julie. She gets to go on a shopping spree. Good for her, I guess. But immunity is gonna go to Mother Nature. Unfortunate for Cannibal. That means he's probably gone. Yeah, I don't think there's any way. Let's go to the beach. What's happening? We got Cannibal and JC bond slightly. Then we got Sexy Man impressing the rest of the team. And Julie and Mother Nature have a major fight. Interesting. These two have been in lockstep this entire game. And maybe Julie is realizing that Mother Nature is the one to beat. And she is like, okay, I gotta distance myself. I need to get her out of the game or I can't win. Julie is, of course, playing for the 3rd time. She knows what's up. I don't think it's gonna matter for this tribal, but this could be interesting in the future. This could mean that Julie might take Sexy Man to the end if she wins the final immunity. Could also mean that JC could sneak into the final 3 if Julie, Sexy Man, and JC decide to turn on Mother Nature. I don't know. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the plum birds once again here. Final 5. Mother Nature. She has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Cannibal. 1 vote Cannibal. Second vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote Cannibal, 1 vote Sexy Man. Next vote is going to go to Cannibal. 2 votes Cannibal, 1 vote Sexy Man, 2 votes left. And the 12th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi point, 5th member of the jury. It's Cannibal. Cannibal, the tribe has spoken. Honestly, he's just lucky he got this far, really. He should have been out in the last episode, but he managed to win that immunity. Saved himself for a tribal, but wasn't able to luck out in this episode. And so, you know, he's gone. Predictable tribal, unanimous vote against Cannibal. He throws a vote on Sexy Man on his way out, but, you know, props to Cannibal. He played a good game, makes it all the way to 5th place. I'm happy he was able to get his 3rd chance at the game, and this is definitely his best showing so far, so good for you, Cannibal. You did well. All right, episode 13, Team Julie, they have done it. They are the final 4 of the season. Now, the real bloodbath begins. Who is going to make it to the final 2? Who is not? Is the movement against Mother Nature going to happen or not? I guess we'll find out in today's episode. So what is going on here? We got Sexy Man and JC with an unbreakable relationship. Sexy Man and Mother Nature have 1. Mother Nature and JC have 1. And Mother Nature and Julie do not anymore. So is Julie the one getting ousted? Interesting. Maybe the newbies are like, this is our game. Julie, you were useful while we had you, but it's time for you to go. Sexy Man with a strong bond toward Julie. Julie and JC with a strong bond. Julie with a strong bond towards Sexy Man also. Oh, this wasn't mutual, but I guess it is technically mutual. And now Mother Nature and Julie have a small bond. That's so sad. They were the original duo. All the mighty have fallen. Well, anyway. Reward goes to Julie. She gets the car curse, potentially. But can she win the immunity? I think she might need it, potentially. We'll see. Immunity goes to Julie. Okay, we shouldn't have counted her out just yet. This is a huge win for her. Now the other 3 are going to have to scramble a little bit. I don't know who's going to go out. Probably JC. That would be my guess, but we'll see. So what's going on? We got Mother Nature and Sexy Man. They bond slightly. We also have JC and Sexy Man bond strongly, and JC and Mother Nature find something in common. This doesn't help me at all. Sexy Man also resting at camp to restore his energy. Who is getting the boot? I don't know who's gonna go out here. It's gonna be very interesting. I think Julie's gonna vote for Mother Nature. I think Sexy Man and JC, if they're smart, they should vote out Mother Nature also. Because I think she's like by far the biggest threat on the board at the moment. I don't know if they'll do that though. JC might, but Sexy Man is also in that trio with Mother Nature, so I don't know. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final four here. All of Team Julie that entered the merge, they are here. Julie has the necklace, cannot be voted for tonight. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote goes to Mother Nature. 1 vote, Mother Nature. Second vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote, Mother Nature. 1 vote, Sexy Man. 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to JC. Whoa. 1 vote, JC. 1 vote, Mother Nature. 1 vote, Sexy Man. 1 vote left. That is crazy. Okay, it comes down to the final vote. And the 13th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, 6th member of the jury, is going to be JC. JC, the tribe has spoken. Crazy tribal. I guess Julie was not that mad at Mother Nature. Or maybe Mother Nature and Sexy Man decided to vote together and they voted for JC. I don't know. But either way, JC played a strong game here. Did pretty well. Unfortunately gets the boot here, but almost survived. So good for him. So it is Mother Nature and Sexy Man. They decide to take out JC together. I don't know what Sexy Man is doing. I think he is going to the end with Mother Nature and probably losing to her because nobody on the jury likes him. But I guess Sexy Man is losing to whoever he sits next to. Anyway, Mother Nature vote is Julie, and then JC is the Sexy Man vote. So I think it's just gonna come down to who wins immunity here. If Mother Nature wins, she takes Sexy Man, and hang on, I'll do this in the next screen. Never mind. Let's move on to the finale. We got the final 3 here. I'm not gonna talk about them individually like I usually do because we are in a final 3. We got Julie Brock, we got Mother Nature, we got Sexy Man. Who's gonna win? I think it is gonna come down to the immunity challenge. Because if Julie wins, I think she cuts Mother Nature and she wins the game. If Mother Nature wins, I think she cuts Julie and she wins the game. If Sexy Man wins, I think he cuts Julie and Mother Nature wins. Because I think Sexy Man is done. I don't think there's any way that he wins the jury vote. But either way, he's locked in for the final 2, so good for him. All right, let's go to, let's look at this screen. We've got Sexy Man and Mother Nature with an unbreakable relationship. Sexy Man actually with an unbreakable relationship toward Julie. Okay, maybe he will take Julie to the end. Potentially. Julie has a strong bond towards Sexy Man, and Mother Nature and Julie, they are still beefing. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Who wins immunity? It's going to be Sexy Man. Oh no. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he'll cut Julie, but I don't know. Maybe not. Also, this is Fallen Comrades. That's so funny that he would win that because everybody hates him. But I guess he was paying attention back at tribe or at camp. Okay, on the beach, Julie and Mother Nature, they bond slightly. I think they just realized they were each other's biggest competition, and that's why they were like going against each other. But now that it's all in the hands of Sexy Man, they're like, okay, listen, whichever one it is, good luck. They're able to reconcile at the end here. Good for them. But unfortunately, one of them is going to go out. So let's go to tribal. Let's find out who our final 2 is going to be. The final 3 are here. Julie, Mother Nature, Sexy Man. Sexy Man has the necklace and also the power to eliminate one of his competitors. He casts his vote, and I will read the vote. The 14th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point, 7th member of the jury. It's Julie. Julie, the tribe has spoken. She was almost there. She was very close, but unfortunately, I think Sexy Man didn't really want to see a veteran win the game. I think that's very fair. Still, props to Julie. Definitely her strongest game. She played this game very well. Glad I brought her back because, honestly, I didn't know she had it in her. Although her veteran versus newbies game was pretty good, actually. Sexy Man throws a vote on Julie. She is gone. And we're going to go into final tribal council. We got the final two here, Mother Nature and Sexy Man. The two of them, they give their speeches. Our 7-person jury, they all ask their questions, then they cast their vote for their winner, and it is time to crown another Sims 4 Survivor winner. The first vote goes to Mother Nature. 1 vote, Mother Nature. Next vote goes to Sexy Man. 1 vote Sexy Man, 1 vote Mother Nature, and the third vote goes to Sexy Man. We got 2 votes Sexy Man, 1 vote Mother Nature, and the fourth vote goes to Mother Nature. We are tied. 2 votes Sexy Man, 2 votes Mother Nature, 3 votes left, and the fifth vote goes to Sexy Man. Whoa. 3 votes Sexy Man, 2 votes Mother Nature, 2 votes left, and the sixth vote goes to Mother Nature. Wow, we are very close. Very split tribe, or I guess final tribal council. Split jury. We have 3 votes Sexy Man, 3 votes Mother Nature, and 1 vote left. And the winner of Sims 4 Survivor Gibbi Point is Mother Nature. Congratulations. Honestly, surprised it's even this close. I thought it was going to be a landslide, but Sexy Man, props to him. He got some jury votes. Maybe his speech was very convincing, but I thought it was pretty obvious that Mother Nature was going to win, and I think she is the rightful winner of this season. Who votes for who? We've got Daisy, JC, Laxmi, and Titania, who vote for Mother Nature, and then Cannibal, Dave, and Julie. They vote for Sexy Man. I guess Julie did kind of bond with Sexy Man at the end there, whereas she ended up sort of having this falling out with Mother Nature, so that makes sense. Cannibal also, Sexy Man did let Cannibal sort of survive a tribal when they booted Daisy out instead. And I don't know why Dave is voting for Sexy Man. I guess Dave was like an early, like he was the first juror, so he maybe didn't really know what was going on. But the fan favorite is going to be Laxmi. You know what? I think that's kind of fun. I mean, they were the one that flipped. Everybody loves an underdog. And they had a pretty fun arc throughout the season. So I'm not opposed to it. But there you have it. There is our season. Here's our elimination order. In 16th place, Alejandro Fernando Arana. In 15th, Skip Broke. In 14th, Dahlia Loden. In 13th, Keisha Hughes. In 12th, Iola Depot. In 11th, Frida Perry. In 10th, Scrubster Reeve. In 9th, Dave Richardson. In 8th, Daisy Jordan. In 7th, Titania Summer Dream. In 6th, Laxmi Kunal. In 5th, Cannibal Coleman. In 4th, JC Putnam. In 3rd, Julie Brock. Our runner-up, Sexy Man. And our winner, Mother Nature. Let's look at the stats. Most immunity wins is Julie Brock, Mother Nature, and Sexy Man, all with 2. I did not realize they all won 2. But okay, I guess. Cannibal and Dave got 1 each. And then Julie had the most amount of wins at the merge with 4. Most votes received was Sexy Man with 15. That comes as no surprise. He was receiving votes at like every other tribal. Then we got Scrubster Reeve with 13. Laxmi with 8. Io, Dave, and Skip got 7. Alejandro and JC got 6. Daisy had 5. Cannibal, Dahlia, Frida, Keisha, Mother Nature, and Titania got 4. And then Julie only had 1. Interesting. So maybe Julie was going to be a unanimous winner. Potentially. Wow. Look at Julie. Most strategic is Julie. That's fair. She did pretty well. She did very well, in fact. Cannibal is number 2. I'm going to say no on that one. I think the two of them are also just getting more strategic because I gave them a boost in their stat, their strategic stat. So yeah, sure. JC is number 3. I'm going to say Julie, then Mother Nature, and then let's throw Sexy Man in there. It could also be JC, I guess. Sure, whatever. But anyway, there you have it. What a fun season. All hail our current reigning Mother Nature. Phenomenal, well-deserved win for her. And next season, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was going to potentially do a luck of the draw, and I did, in fact, do a wheel spin for that. And that was going to be this season, actually. But then I decided to do this instead. So I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to keep that cast or maybe do another, like a reroll for luck of the draw. But I also might just do something completely different. I don't know. I'm not as into it as I was when I started doing that, when I did the original wheel spin. So maybe I'll just do something else. We'll see. Anyway, we've got one more season. Then we got All Stars 5. So we're getting there. We're almost at the end of the era. See you guys in the next one. Bye.